They've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Ball teed up. Austin Seibert out for the kick. And we're off and running from Raymond James. Set to return this, Trey Palmer. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short 3rd down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Devin Lloyd on the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
Into traffic, complete. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. It was Mike Sanders still on that stop.
You know, I'm really not sure if that was an intentionally brave play to challenge double coverage or just simply not seeing the 2 defenders. Either way, what a tremendous throw and catch that earns some momentum.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Mayfield now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Fielded at the 7. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Play fake here. Daniels. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. So that brings up 2nd down. Now Daniels off the play action. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Try connected with Samuel, but it's intercepted. And it makes the Huffs go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. Just tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic. Not just knock that ball away,
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
On is Chase McLaughlin for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Buccaneers go up 10-zip here in the first. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And we get to see the new kickoff rules come into play right away here in week one, Brock. Since it hit in the landing zone and then bounced into the end zone, the touchback only comes out to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Daniels coming back after that pick. Escapes the pocket. Cut for big yards on the right side. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, Daniels. Fits it through the middle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's enough for a 1st down. Nice find by the rookie quarterback from LSU. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 now. That's low and bounces short of his man.
The offense not shy about sending them downfield to try and stretch that secondary. Even still, one of the deeper targets you'll see him get. It's a shame they couldn't find a connection.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. He has the 1st over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Chased out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. Score! Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Jaden Daniels with the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith. Right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. On the return, here's Palmer. They get to him before that return can amount to much, just beyond the 15-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the give, this is Irving. And he's brought down for a loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Baker now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Godwin. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down. We're through 1 quarter of this opening. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. And he tried to power it forward, but I don't think he got it. No gain on the run, so now they face 4th down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
And he will get the first as they touch him down.
One thing you cannot say, Kate, about this offense is they're not bold. That was a bold decision, one they trusted the big guys up front, and they moved the sticks.
Arrives at the 40. And he finally ends up out of bounds after a huge gain. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Here's the give to Irving. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Pressure coming, Baker. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. Picked by Derek Forrest. There he goes, right sideline. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. You get a pick-6, you get a pick-6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick-6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Seibert's able to connect on that extra point. And the Commanders take a 4-point lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick-6 as it's sent away. On the return, here's Palmer. He's stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Irving here from the gun. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Give that tackle to Johnny Newton. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. A gain of 2 follows up a gain of 1, and now they're left with 3rd and 7. From the gun, Mayfield. Irving hauls it in. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Irving on the inside give. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave them enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
1st and 10, it's a gift to White. Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Ivan Pace able to make the stop. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Running on 2nd with White. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. A.J. Terrell making that stop. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That pass complete to Irving. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down, here's Baker. Hauled in by Godwin. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot. Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last second attempt to get rid of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Buccaneers. They're first. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Mayfield to throw again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw. As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
3rd down, here's Mayfield. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Commanders take a timeout, they're first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On 4th down, the Buccaneers trying to put 3 on the board with Chase McLaughlin. Needs a good amount here too, 51 yards away. Online, but not enough juice, it's no good short. And this will remain a 4-point game. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Launches one deep downfield. He's got it inside the 25. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the red zone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. 1st and 10, a run to Robinson. Down to the 10. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime. Seibert now to add the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders drive their lead to 11. It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. Brown with a return here. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. A little less than 30 seconds to go as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker now off the play fake. And that one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And hardly any time remaining for them in this game. Commanders starting out in a good spot this drive as they get set. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Buccaneers scoop it up! And he will take it back. Touchdown, Tampa Bay! The Buccaneers cut into the lead on the last play of the half. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Offense trying to add to the defensive effort and turn 6 points into 8. He's throwing for it. And he's got a man complete. And he gets into the end zone. Not a bad way to end the first half. Adding an octopus as time expires. So we finished 2 quarters. A couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this.
Buccaneers 18.
Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, surge forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
Staying with Robinson. He's got room to roam here. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Commanders will have a first.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Daniels on first down. Throwing deep for the end zone. That's much too high and out of the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he's able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
Set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. On the return, here's Palmer. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Right back to Irving now. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. Back-to-back runs, yielding just 2 yards, and now it's 3rd and 8. Mayfield now from the gun. He completes it in traffic. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And they'll be backed up to begin this drive. Great work by the punt team, down in it at the 7. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Robinson. And finally, they're able to bring him to the ground. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1. Slot man in motion left. From the gun, it's Daniels. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Working quickly here. Third and short, Daniels. That's caught for the first. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first. Again, left side, here's Robinson. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
On second down, Robinson. And they had that one contained right at the line. Not able to get away from the big Vita Vea. They'll throw on third and long. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be fourth down. The Commanders ready for the punt. And no doubt he wants to get his season started with a good one here. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. And this punt is out of bounds with no chance at a return. Looks like they're going to spot it at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Buccaneer first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Frankie Louvu. And the Commanders are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop the potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
We've reached the end of 3. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Out of the gun, Daniels is across the line for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s where we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. Yeah. That's well done.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flying. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Hit some space around midfield. And this isn't resolved quite yet as he goes out. We've got a flag down. Looks like it's going to be on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but cross the line there. That earns the holding penalty. That holding penalty is going to make first down twice as tough. They're 20 from the marker to start things out. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Oh no, they get him yet again. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the Commanders get it back after a marvelous defensive effort.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
A first and goal pass, yeah, it can be an act of surprise at times, but let's give some credit to this defense and the coverage in particular. They stayed focused and locked in on those routes, giving that rush plenty of time to get home, and now make second and goal much, much more difficult.
That one's incomplete in the end zone. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it'll be third and goal. They send Diggs in motion right. Daniels, third and goal. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders make it a 24-point ball game.
Austin Seibert set to kick off.
It's all lined up. Seibert now ready to send this flight. On the return, here's Palmer. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Well, no springing a big play on that one. It's just going to simply be used as a setup play, whether that's another run or eventually what I love, setting up a play-action pass off that counter action.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Once again, Irving. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Going with Irving here. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now it's Irving. And this run doesn't have the juice of that last one. He's stopped at the line. Pickup of 0 on the play. That leaves them with 4th and 6.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Desperation time here on 4th. Into traffic, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. And they pick him off again. Devin Lloyd making the play. Space on the right. He's got room. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Wow, talk about aggressive coverage, Brock. To have somebody in position for pick behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, this quarterback is never going to take that short pass for granted again. That is usually one you do in your sleep. He's just now going to be restless in his sleep thinking about it.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders grow their lead yet again. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. On the return, here's Palmer. Returns looking good so far. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out.
44-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. On target to Godwin. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 47. Got his target. It's Otten. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down. Baker now from the gun. Hauled in by Godwin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Tampa spends its 2nd timeout now. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. Carry here for Irving. And he rips off 8 yards on the final play before our 2-minute warning. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. On the give, this is Irving. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Buccaneers putting up points in a game decided. Here come the Buccaneers again, trying for 2. They'll try it on the ground. And he's into the end zone again, so he gets them the touchdown and the 2, and single-handedly shaves 8 points off that lead. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. Did the Bucs get to it in time? Yes, it's Buccaneer football! From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Here's the give to Irving. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Got Evans, it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
And he'll be brought down at about the 29. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down. From the gun, Mayfield. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So it'll be 2nd down. Baker throwing again. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Xavier Howard. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Running left is Robinson. And he does what he can there, up to the 25. The Commanders take a timeout. They're 1st. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. They take a knee and their season has begun exactly how they wanted it to, with a win.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And they're one of the fortunate teams to begin the season with a 1-0 record. So far, so good to begin this new campaign. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a win for the Commanders, as with that, we sign off from Tampa.